Hey everybody, it's Kayla from It's a Beautiful Beast, and today I have a little impromptu post that I'm calling the best mail day ever. Yesterday when I checked my mail, I was amazed to find that not only did I have 2 letters, I normally have 0 letters, but I also had received all of the things that I had ordered online at the same time. So I had 4 packages, so that was really exciting, and that's why it was the best mail day ever. 6 things all at the same time. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you what I got in the mail, starting with the letters. First up is this letter from my future grandma-in-law, I guess you could say. I wrote her right after Christmas break, which was basically right after Trent and I had gotten engaged, and sent her a little note and a picture of my engagement ring, which is, I mean, my ring is really pretty, so I'll show it off anytime. But anyway, so she responded. She sent me this card that has a blue jay on it, and she wrote a lot. She really got into it, which I'm happy because I love letters, and she likes letters too, I guess. She writes Trent, and he doesn't write her back very often, but that happens. But one of my favorite parts is, I love that she said at the very end, "Love Grandma Margaret," and I was just like, that's so nice. And she said that she's really excited about our wedding this coming summer, so I am too, but it was really sweet of her to write me back. So, letter from Grandma Margaret. And I also got a letter from my favorite person of all time, aka my fiance, Trenton, I guess. I don't really pronounce that T in the middle, so sometimes people don't know what I'm saying, but it's Trent. Anyway, he just wrote me this adorable letter on this like stationery I made him buy one time, because he kept writing me on notebook paper. And he writes the most thoughtful, kind letters. He doesn't send me letters all the time, but I know when I get one that it's going to be really well written and very thoughtful. And I really appreciate that about him. He just spends so much time and effort in his letters. Anyway, going on to the packages, one of the things I was most looking forward to was a recent purchase from Kate Spade. I love Kate Spade. I would have everything Kate Spade if I could afford it, but I can't because I'm a college student. So anyway, I got in the mail over Christmas break a 20% off thing, a 20% off code off of one full price item, and I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna get with that. And this is what it is. It is the, what is it called? I think it's called the Stop and Smell the Roses idiom bangle, and it's in rose gold, so it's this really pretty finish. And I like wearing it with this rose gold bar necklace as well. It's a nice stacking necklace, and I love the phrase on it as well. I think I featured this necklace in my February's wish list. Anyway, it came in this adorable little box. It says Kate Spade under the bow. It was just so cute. I love the packaging. Kate Spade is so classic. And it also came with one of these nice little, I don't know what this material is, this like little soft pouch bag thing. You also get one of these with all of her purses, which is really nice. I love that she gives you, that you get this pouch to like help keep them safe when you're traveling, so they don't get dusty when they're just sitting around in storage. Anyway, love Kate Spade, love this necklace, so happy to get it. My next thing was this Ray-Ban's sunglasses case. Last fall, I purchased a pair of Ray-Ban Jackie O's, which I love. They're just this really classic sunglasses. I got the black on black because it goes with everything. I had to save up for a long time to buy these as a side note, because I was like, if you save up the money and by the time you're done and you're ready to buy them, if you still want them, then you can get them. Otherwise, you have all that money for something else. And I saved up and I was still super excited about it, so went ahead and bought them. But I didn't get a case with them, so I recently was like, well, let's just see if I can find one on Amazon. I think I paid like 15 bucks for this. So, I mean, I don't know if it's actually technically a real case or if it's a knockoff, but it says Ray-Ban on it, so goes with my glasses. And it's nice and slim too. It's like kind of hard, but it's also kind of soft, so it's nice. It'll fit into a purse and won't take up too much room. Anyway, on to the last two items, I guess you could say I got. They're both from the same sender, aka Birchbox. I got my monthly Birchbox here, and then I also got purchased products through the Birchbox shop, I think it's called. I'll do the other product first. I got the Michael Todd True Organics Blue Green Algae Antibacterial Toner. This is what it looks like. It is highly moisturizing, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial for all skin types, and it aids in the treatment and prevention of acne. I ordered this because I heard it highly recommended from Estee over at Essie Button, who has just the funniest videos, and she's just so realistic. She doesn't skirt over the kind of awkward parts with like dry skin and acne. She's just upfront and real about everything, and she's hilarious. You should go check out her videos because she's great. But anyway, she highly recommended this, and like I said, she's really real about everything. So I was like, well, if she likes this that much, then maybe I'll check it out. So I kind of watched some other reviews, and this is like a cult favorite, really. And I was like, well, I think I could try this, because I've been wanting to get into toners. I haven't really used them. I used the Clinique ones for a long time, but they're kind of pricey, and I never really felt like they did that much for me. So I stopped getting them and haven't used toner in a long time now. But I decided to get this, and I'm really glad I did. It's, like I said, it's for acne, or it helps treat acne, but it's really lightweight too. It's certified vegan, and it's 97% organic, and it has blue-green algae and organic kelp, and also hyaluronic acid. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that, but that stuff that's supposed to be pretty good for your skin. Anyway, I've been using this. It tingles a little bit when you put it on. Feels so refreshing. I really like that. But it doesn't make my skin red, and I have really sensitive skin, so if it doesn't make my skin red, then you're probably safe too. And I also think it's been pretty effective on the acne front. I had a little bit of a breakout over here along my jawline, and it cleared it right up. And really like using this. I also feel like it sets the perfect base for any serums or treatment sort of things that you apply after a toner, and it just leaves my skin feeling really fresh. I like it a lot. It does smell a little bit, what's the smell I want to describe this as? It smells a bit herbally, sort of plant-like, maybe a touch like the ocean. I like this smell actually, and if you don't, be comforted in the fact that it does go away after it's applied. You put it on, kind of like dries, and the smell's gone. So even if you don't like it, you can probably endure it for a minute or so. Anyway, next, order this from Birchbox because I wanted the points. Next up is my Birchbox monthly subscription box, which I was really excited about. So this is my March Birchbox. So I'll just open this up and tell you about the treasures inside. Okay, so first things first. The second I opened my box, I opened it up, kind of like pulled the tissue back, and I was like, why does it look like there's oil in the bottom? Because there are like weird oil spots, and I was like, seriously, again? Because a month or two ago, a product had been open in my box, and it spilled over everything, and then there was no product left for me to try even, so I was really unhappy about that. So I kind of like investigated everything, found out what it was, and it was this, and this is the Coola Face Mineral Sunscreen Matte Tint Natural BB Cream with SPF 30. The lid wasn't all the way on, and that weird little pull, like aluminum foil thing over the tip was semi like pulled off, and so it had kind of leaked. I decided to try this anyway. Not totally decided on this yet. It goes on a bit oily, which I thought was interesting because it's supposed to be matte. But I will say after like 20-ish minutes, it does absorb into the skin. So maybe it's like the sunscreen part, but not totally decided. It's not my favorite product. I really like the Juice BB cream. I think it has SPF 15 or 20 in it, and I like that one a lot more than this. So I did get a sample of that in my Birchbox once. That's how I know that I like it, and then I bought a full size. So not a super big fan of this. Next on the BB cream thing is the Jergens BB Body Perfecting Skin Cream. It has 5 beautifying benefits in 1 moisture for a flawless appearance. And then mine is for all light skin tones. This is what it looks like. It's a perfect replica of the full-size bottle. What does it say? The beautifying benefits are it's supposed to hydrate, illuminate, even, firm, and correct. First of all, I'm not totally sure what correct and even, the differences between that are. But anyway, I will say this is like a, what's that called? Like a gradual self-tanner, so I like that. One huge thing that I love about this is it's gradual tanner, which I just said obviously, but it doesn't have that smell. I hate the smell of that gradual tanner smell. I don't know what it's called, but it's nasty and gross. And Jergens is like the worst offender. I love the Jergens gradual self-tanner formula and color, but I cannot stand the smell. I will literally apply it at night and then take a shower in the morning so I can get rid of the smell because I hate it so much. But this doesn't have that smell. It doesn't really have much of a smell at all. Maybe it's a little bit like powdery, I guess. It smells a little powdery. Anyway, so I really do like the color that it gives. It's light, it builds up over like 5-ish days. I've kind of been using this a bit on my arms and across my chest because it's not shorts weather, so not really bothering with the legs right now. Anyway, as to its 5 claims, I'm not sure I can speak on firms because 22, don't really have saggy skin yet. Praise him. But, so I can't speak on that, but maybe someone else could. Anyway, it's definitely hydrating. My skin does feel moisturized after I use it. It's a good enough one that I will use it immediately after I shave, because I find that like my legs especially will get dry. I did try this on my legs once. I said I didn't, but I wanted to test the hydrating portion on my legs because they get really dry after I shave. And I liked it. It was good. Illuminates, it is a little bit shimmery, so it's illuminating. And then evens, it has a little bit of like immediate color, so it kind of does that. And then corrects, I think maybe is just referring to the gradual self-tanning, so, you know, I like this. I think I'm gonna use this a little bit more, kind of fully make up my mind, decide if it's better than some of the other like self-tanners I use. And I will probably buy it, excuse me, I'll probably buy it from Meijer or Walmart just because then I don't have to wait for it to come in the mail. So anyway, there's that. Next up is, this was a product I was super excited about. I had 2 products I was really excited about receiving in my box this month. And the first is the Vasanti Brighten Up Enzymatic Face Rejuvenator. It is an exfoliating cleanser enriched with papaya, microcrystals, and aloe. This is what the bottle looks like. And first off, the one thing I was not very pleased about is that you're like, wow, look at how big that bottle is. Well, the surprise is that it only has like this much cleanser in it. It is not full, so don't be fooled. I almost bought this once before I ever even tried it because I was reading about it and I was like, wow, that sounds so great. It's okay. It's not my favorite face wash, but it's definitely not the worst I've used. I'm not really sure that it's super brightening. It says to use 3 to 5 times a week. I've used it 3 times. Not so positive about this one. But anyway, I probably won't buy the full size. I've got other things that are like brightening face washes that I think are more effective than this. So, you know, to each their own. Anyway, next product that I almost bought before I tried it was the Air Repair Rescue Balm. It's an all-purpose skin salve and lip balm. This is what it looks like in the tester. Cute, cute little tube. And then you just kind of take this tip off. There it is. And anyway, this is a 100% natural like salve, and it kind of is like one of those cure-all things, like rose salve. It's moisturizing. You can kind of dab it on dry places, so sometimes I'll put it around my cuticles if I'm like, ooh, whoa, that's not looking good. It's a little embarrassing actually, so sometimes I'll do that. I'll also dab it on my lips a little bit as a moisturizer sometimes. I love that it's in a tube. That is the one thing that I don't like about rose salve, is that it's in the little tins, and I just don't feel like it's always very hygienic to like dig your finger around in there, especially like, you know, in bathrooms and door handles and like, well, all that stuff. So I'm not a germaphobe, but I do try to kind of be conscious about where I'm putting my hands, on my face, around my mouth, close to my eyes, that sort of thing. Because, you know, don't want acne, don't want mono. I'm at college, those things kind of travel around. So just trying to be on the safe side. So I do like this. I would consider buying the full size tube actually, because it's bigger, and like I said, I really like that it's in a tube versus in a tin. So this. My last Birchbox product that was in my box, I have not actually tried yet because it is in this, like, I'll tell you what it is first. It's the Previse, I'm not sure how to say it, Hydro Milk. It's a moisturizer for your face actually. It says it provides superior hydration, it has potent antioxidants, and it has Bulgarian lavender and geranium in it. And it says it's for skin types 1 through 6. I don't know what that means. But it's in this little cardboard thing, and then you kind of like tear it off right here, and then you would have, if this is like full, by the way, it feels like there's a lot, which I think you could probably use this like 2 or 3 times, I would say. But I haven't used this yet because I've kind of really been enjoying my skincare lineup at the moment, and so I haven't really wanted to switch and try something new. I will try this. I will probably take it with me when I travel sometimes, because I find that my skin reacts differently to different kinds of water, and so while we're dealing with that, might as well just try a new moisturizer at the same time. So that's it for my Birchbox, and that's it for my mail, or best mail day ever post as well. Hope you've enjoyed this. I really enjoyed getting all of them in the mail, so I'm happy about it. Feel free to leave any comments or questions in the box below, you know, about the products I've talked about, questions, or maybe you want to recommend something to me based on what I've said. Feel free. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I have a Get Ready With Me video coming up probably over the weekend. I'm gonna shoot that while I'm at home because I have this fan in my bathroom here at school, and it just like sounds like an airplane, and it's so loud and would be really distracting. So I'm gonna do it at home where I can control the light separately from the fan. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. Bye.